I wish.
I now have the theme song stuck in my head.
Yeah, thanks. I have the Doug theme song. You have the iCarly theme song. Together, we're two Nickelodeon programs.
Yes.
Hi,
Excellent.
everybody. If there's an everybody, I don't know. We'll pretend there's an everybody. Always pretend there's an everybody. Hi, guys.
Totally.
It's me. It's us. It's us two. We are doing basically a dream sequence. If you were there for the last session, Kani fell unconscious because that's my favorite way to, one, also potentially move plot along, and two, get rid of people who don't show up for session.
It was Lunar New Year. What do you want from me, sir?
Nothing. I just want to be an ass. Be a mass. Apparently, be a mess.
A mess? I'm a mess. I'm a bisexual mess.
I love captions. They're always so good. But yes, so anyways, we are going to do, with my dream sequences, normally there is a reason and some exposition or something to do with it, and because, unfortunately, me and Mel have been playing together for a really long time, we can do a lot of really good back-and-forth role-playing, so either this is going to be a half hour, or it's going to be like 4, and I really don't know. So instead of doing it during session, where it cuts into everybody's time, we're going to just do this separately, and we will sum it up at the beginning of next session anyway. So if you don't care enough, you don't have to show up for this. We'll sum it up a little bit. But we're kind of entertaining sometimes, so maybe stick around for that. But if you don't know who we are, hi, I'm Vander. I started Records of the Realms. I also do cosplay photography and stuff like that. If you type in vander.vision into Google, Yahoo, AOL search, I don't know who uses anything besides Google anymore, you'll find all my things.
I'm sorry, I got thrown up by the Google thing. Hi, my name is Mel. You can find me on most socials as Mellowette. I post a lot of D&D, cosplay, original character content, and art. I've originally met Vinny through cosplay photography, and then I've been one of his D&D victims for the last, 3 years. So it's been a great friendship.
Yeah, it's been great.
Full of emotional damage.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, I didn't say it in the voice, though, so you can just deal, okay?
Fair enough.
You can just deal.
So we are backing time up a little bit from where the last session ended, where everyone was dealing with the Devati centaurs. So we're going to back up to right before when Kanitae they're sending to Ethel. So we will literally take off from there, which you are welcome to repeat your words, because literally the second after you do, you're unconscious, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, totally. All right. So let's paint a word picture, shall we?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Kanitae and Asunar are in the bathroom. They're stuck in the bathroom.
You're a bard, so I'll allow it.
They're in the bathroom. With this withering, not quite dying, but fading Devati centaur, whose name they don't know. They literally can't hear it. And as Asunar is trying to console this centaur and reassure them that it's going to be okay and try to help them, Kani backs away from the situation and casts Sending to Ethel. And she just goes, Ethel, little help, please. Jewel Chalice, dying Devati centaur in the bathroom. Says his other half was killed. Hurry! And then she turns to start running out of the room, only to pass the fuck out.
Yep. People did try to attempt to save you from falling, but everyone was distracted, so I didn't allow it. So Kani does let the body hit the floor. And it hurts. Yeah, that shouldn't be the song stuck in your head so much, but apparently it is.
It will, yeah, it lives rent-free in my head.
I can tell. It's kind of like a loading screen in the sense. So welcome to my dream sequences, people, where it's just, for a while, it's just white noise and blackness. Eventually, kind of you wake up, as far as you can tell, for a quick moment in your own body. The world around you feels a little more mist covered than it should be. We're gonna have a quick pause. Keith, want to come say hi?
He did, and I think he was trying to let me know that my brother-in-law got me a donut, but I will get it later.
Nice. I mean, donuts are important. If you want to go get it now, it's okay.
No, I will wait.
You wake up in what feels you're where you were. You're still in the Jewel Chalice.
Okay.
And you can see around you. You don't see Asunar anymore. You don't see Ethel, Temerity. None of them seem to be there. This seems to be like a little bit in the future. Like you passed out for a couple minutes and you just got up. So after.
Wait, I'm sorry. Am I still in the bathroom?
You're in that like in between space that you were in before. You wake up and yeah, you're still there. There's still customers walking around and stuff. They don't seem to pay attention to you, and it's weird when like one of the like you watch Bara, the bouncer who's walking from one side of the bar to the other, just like walks through you, just. And then like you look down and you look at your hands, and you're like a little ghosty, a little transparent.
She starts like looking through her hands and it's just like, what the fuck?
Appropriate
What
reaction.
did I drink? What did I drink?
I don't think anything here quite does that to you, but
Who said that? Oh, okay.
No, that was just Vinny.
Okay.
No, from what you can tell around you, like just like from a moment of like waving a hand in front of somebody, like no one seems to notice you.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I still see like anybody familiar, I do that like classic like wave my hand in front of somebody, yell at them for attention kind of thing. Take like 15 seconds to figure out that like, okay, people definitely can't see me, but I'm definitely here.
Yeah, and you do watch time pass.
Am I dead? Is this death? Did I die after casting? Does sending kill you? I haven't used the spell that much. Sending doesn't kill you, right? Am I dead? Is this the afterlife? Is this purgatory?
You hear a small bark. No, but you do. You hear a small bark. And you look down and you see Sir Barf. No,
If you say don't you dare bring Sir Blep into this, I will riot.
You see translucent like yourself, a small coyote, like very like yellow orange hued for fur, kind of just like tilting its head at you, and it just seems to be watching you. But it seems to be able to watch you, which is the weird thing here.
I kind of like move a little bit to one way and like see if its eyes keep following me, like if its look keeps following me. Head tilt, like that whole thing.
Very Coraline with the cat.
Oh, 100%. And I just go, can you understand me? Blink once for yes, twice for no. You know what? Blink twice for yes, once for no. Oh shit, okay. Where am I? Can you even answer me? Uh-huh. Can you bring me to someone who can tell me what's going on?
It curls up and just starts resting for a nap.
Excuse... Such a brat.
We'll just pretend that it's the coyote for now.
Sure. She's gonna go over and kind of like crouch down, and just like poke it like right here.
You unleash a holy aura. No,
Oh my god! I swear to God, Vinny.
no, it kind of just opens an eye at you. And then both eyes open, and the ears do a little.
Hi.
Huh.
How can I find out what the fuck is going on?
Vinny's like, I can't make coyote noises, so you're just gonna get weird barking. Coyote noises, if for anyone who doesn't know, are both cute and or terrifying. It's just
There's
one
no
or the
in
other.
between.
It's just one or the other.
Same with foxes.
Yeah, so you'll get random bark noises because that's the best thing we'll be able to do. It's roll a persuasion check.
Oh shit. Let's see. Dice don't fail me now. Let's use this one. Persuasion. What's my persuasion? +7. 14.
What was it?
14. 14.
14. Cool.
Ooh, that's a mess.
We're gonna have a brief pause.
Yep, sorry.
You're fine. Should I go to break?
I have a paper towel and butter. That's all. A little bit of salt. Much. Nobody.
Matcha can't have matcha?
He can't have salt.
Why can't he have salt?
Come here, Bubba. Come here.
Taking the briefest of pause to make sure our messes are cleaned up. Thank you. We'll be right the hell back. And we're back.
Yeah. Crisis averted. For the most part.
Wasn't that bad. We've done
Yeah,
worse.
really
We've done stupider. It's fine. But yes, 14 for persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
The thing gets up, does a real long stretch, and then does like a lapping of its own mouth, like a starts looking around.
Does he like? Do they like settle on anything in particular, or they're just looking around?
Roll me a perception check.
Well, shit.
Look at the little doggy booties in the background.
Yep. 19.
19. You do notice that they seem to be focusing on someone who is currently now getting up to leave. Person is wearing I'll just pull up the artwork. Is wearing a purple clothing with some white armor. Has a bow and a quiver on the back, and blonde hair. Seems to be an elf of some sort.
Is it the woman that we met at questioning?
You do remember the face now that you're like taking a moment that this was the person who was taking notes beforehand, and you can see like in hand like another notebook, like she is currently also jotting down stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna follow. So, noticing where the coyote's gaze is going, she's just gonna immediately make a beeline for this woman whose name she definitely does not remember, and just
She
start like,
she has not been introduced, so you're fine.
yeah, okay. Starts like waving a hand in front of her face, like, "Hello, hi, can you see me?"
As you like approach her, you watch the coyote just run into her and just like dipping into water. This coyote like jumps into her and just disappears, and you watch this woman as she like gets a shiver down her spine and looks around, like she just felt something. Doesn't seem to pay attention to what you were doing, but whatever the coyote just did threw her off for a moment. She just like narrows her eyes and looks around, like starts like eyeing all of the patrons of the Jewel Chalice for a moment.
I just start like trying to wave my hands more emphatically, like, "Hi, hello, help."
After a moment of not noticing any of the things you're doing, she eventually goes outside into the lightly snowy atmosphere that is Wishfall.
I'm just gonna follow her. I just kind of like groan in frustration, and I'm like, well, apparently she's supposed to help me, maybe. So I'm fine, and just follow her.
Okay. You follow her for a couple minutes. After you start following her, you notice that she is down on the ground, like kneeling, and seems to be like looking for. Snow doesn't really settle here, but it leaves like the small like wetness behind, and sometimes there's a thin layer. And she seems to be following just like the most basic of footprints that she's seeing from like leftover snow slash condensation from the melted snow. And she gets down, she eyes it and says, "Where, where are you going? You have friends with you now? What's going on here?" And she gets up and seems to be heading off from where you are. Begins heading east, towards where you know the park to be, where the festival was earlier.
Okay, yeah, I will follow her to the park.
Okay, you follow her to the park, and she is a little lost when she gets there. It looks like she was following something and then just completely lost track of it. And like they find like a lot of the area is currently cordoned off because of a murder.
Mm-hmm. You know,
So she looks around to make sure there's no cops, ducks underneath, and is starting to go through like the booths and stuff, trying to find something. So like you see that she's like near like where the games and stuff were, and is just kind of like peering over the edges, looking underneath, looking around to make sure no one's around. What are you up to?
I'm looking over her shoulder and probably questioning out loud, like, "Who are you looking for?" And I think, is there anything that looks like a writing surface nearby?
Um,
I'm gonna attempt a thing.
sure. There is one of those really annoying a game, or at least I think are really annoying. Those games where it's just balloons. It's just lines and lines of balloons that you have to like pop certain colors to win certain prizes and stuff.
Is the balloon wall full?
Yes.
Okay. So she's gonna try to pop balloons to spell the word who.
All right. Roll me a Constitution
Oh shit! Saving throw.
saving throw.
Oh fuck! All right. That's a 13.
13. You begin doing it, and you don't know what's going on, and like you're doing it, and nothing's happening, and then on like the last one, you watch the balloon bend inward from the pressure that you're putting on it. It doesn't break, but it bends in, and you're like, oh, this works. Kind of. A little hard, but...
I just start aggressively poking this one single balloon and see if she notices.
I'll roll a perception check for her, just for the shits and giggles. Okay, not bad. Plus... Okay. Yeah, she just hears this little thong, 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 over and over again, and eventually looks up, looks around, sees one balloon just jiggling, and has a weird expression on, looks around again to see if anyone's around, and just hops over the booth, looking underneath real quick, and then looking around, and she goes and just like holds the balloon. She doesn't know what's going on. She's just trying to figure it out.
If I can affect the balloon, I'm wondering then if I touch, is there anything like on the back of her hand or anything like that? Is she wearing like gloves or?
No, she has sleeves that go like down to here. So, but like hands are free. She needs open hands for archery.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to poking the back of her hand, see if she feels it.
Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 9. That's a 9.
Just pass through.
Damn it.
She scratches there. You don't know if it's from you or she just had an itchy hand for a moment.
This is so frustrating. Don't know what to do. Does she have her notebook out?
Yeah, to hop over, she probably like put it down on the booth for a moment.
Ooh, I'm gonna go over to her notebook and see if I can rifle through it and like look through her notes. I'm gonna attempt.
Sure.
I'm just haunting this poor woman right now.
Yeah, sure. Roll me another Constitution saving throw to see if you can like move the pages at all, or else you're just gonna be stuck on one page.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Do I get a luck point?
Yeah, you do.
Yay.
There is no movement. You can just see what is on the current page. There seem to be small notes that are related to the case you guys just brought in. So Centaur, Devati, question mark, and then there's some info about reading this one page. You see that she has apparently been following the Centaur, the Devati that is alive, or the one that came into the Jewel Chalice apparently was following them. Because she has details of like a location or two that they were before, and then starts writing, like you see info about all of you guys being at the Jewel Chalice, being like talking to witnesses, question mark, and apparently didn't overhear anything because there's no next step. But from what you're gathering, from what you're just looking at here, she apparently like waited for them to leave and then was like, I'm a ranger, I can track them, and then lost them.
So she... Okay, so this is after everyone's left and headed towards the park. Okay. You said there's frost in the ground, right? Like it's not snow per se,
Yeah,
but it's like it's a light layer of
very
frost.
light layer, yeah.
Which way is the stage?
I mean, it's north of where you are. It was at the most northern spot, right next to the little lake that they have. So it's everything else is south.
Okay. My. Hmm. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's back up a little bit. Connie saw everybody leave, or
No, you sent the sending
okay,
message and passed out. You
right,
woke up to no one being there.
to no one being there. Okay. Never mind. So then she probably wouldn't know that people went to the stage. But I feel like she would want to head that way herself, but also she wants to know where the coyote is connected between her and this random lady. Um, I have two trains of thought here, and I'm not sure which one is the best one to go down. Um, mm,
I believe in you.
I'm just gonna make a note really quick. So, okay. So I gathered the sense that she's been tracking everybody, right? Because we were talking to the body and she has no witnesses. Um, and if even the Devadi isn't there, then hopefully that means Ethel came to help. Um,
At this moment, you see someone with a torch, like a literal torch, walking by. Just seems to be like a guard surveying stuff. And as
mhm.
they do, you watch her like duck under, grab the notebook, go under for a moment. Just like a moment of silence where she's very, very hidden it as the guard keeps walking by.
Weird. Why would she hide from the guard if she was literally questioning everybody before? You would think they'd be on the same side, so like why hide from them? Um, I feel like actually Connie probably instinctively ducks down too because she forgets for a minute that she's spectral and not physical.
That's fair.
Um, and like has like that moment of where she kind of asks out loud, "Why are you hiding from them?" Um,
As the footsteps like go away, you watch her like count slightly out loud, like 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, like she's just like give the breath to wait for them to walk away. Gets up, looks, doesn't see anybody there. Sighs, grabs her pen, and you watch her like churn the pen a few times, and it keeps the quill ends, but you watch the other side become a little bit of a dagger, and she just twirls it in her finger and holds it in her free hand, tucks the book under her arm, jumps back over the booth, and starts
pen
just
is mightier than the sword, huh?
ha 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 ha. It is, but it's
Terrible.
dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, she begins creeping around, looking through a couple of the other booths. Now she goes to the Wacka purple worm, where she just like it's just this little thing, but she sighs in annoyance and then just like starts looking around it. She doesn't.
Hmm.
She's not trying to steal anything. Like she doesn't ever take anything. She just like is
Right.
looking and trying to figure
Right.
things out.
Um, Yeah, I feel like at this point, Kanitae's just kind of like complaining out loud while she's like trailing after this person. It's just like, I don't understand. Why did I pass out? Why am I following you around? Why are we here? Why the fuck can't I wake up? And I think eventually, um, actually, I guess I don't know if I would make an insight check on this in terms of Asunar and Ethel, like if I would know that they would be inquisitive. I mean, she tracked them here, and her two friends are fairly inquisitive individuals, are fairly curious. So I feel like, okay, did they maybe come here? And if they came here, they would probably go to the stage, right? Because that's where we saw shit go down. Like if I was there, that's where I would go first. So I feel like she's just gonna kind of huff and start walking away from her. More like stomping, actually, because she's frustrated.
That's fair. Yeah, you can begin stomping away. You begin stomping away. She continues on her own breadth of search of what she's doing. So she continues to look around on the other booths real quick, trying to just check out. She goes for the bigger ones first to see like what's behind there. But as you walk away, you eventually turn the corner, get over to where the main stage is, and you see two, trying to remember. You see, trying to remember what the setup was at the end of last session. You see a dead centaur on top of the stage, with Temerity very close by, who is also on the ground. You also see Asunar and Ethel are on the ground.
Like passed out?
On the ground.
Are they standing on the ground or are they laying on the ground?
Vertical.
Great.
Horizontal? Horizontal.
Horizontal. She goes running over there like, oh shit, oh shit. This is a nightmare, right? Everybody's fine, right? This has to be a dream. This is not real.
As you get closer, you do see your friends, similar to the centaur, which you Kani wouldn't know, but you see first the centaur who has the 7 holes. The center, the 4th hole, either way, has a blossom growing out of it. You see similarly on your 3 friends, there are a few holes in random spots on their bodies. They are not as evenly placed, but they are also on the ground, not doing anything. And lightly bleeding out. That's when you wake up and you're back up standing in the jewel chalice once more, looking around at people. Still spectral.
What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? I book it out of jewel chalice and go back to the park. I need to find she's like, there's only one other person there who might be able to find them. I have to get her attention, and goes running trying to find the blonde lady.
Okay. Well, you see, like, when you wake up, the coyote is, like, staring at you once more, and you see the blonde lady is sitting in the same spot she was before she got up and left.
What the fuck?
So, like, you do that, the coyote just stares at you, curls up on the ground again. Then, depending on what you do, a few moments later, eventually the coyote, like, its ear, like, goes up. And
I'm gonna go over to the blonde lady and, like, peer over her shoulder, see if she's got any other notes that she's working on.
She is in the middle of writing the last note that you saw in the book.
Damn it.
A couple moments ago. But, like, you go over and look at it. She stands up, walks through you, and as she goes out the door, you watch the coyote jump into her one more time. She has a little shiver and continues. heading out.
Kani, I feel like at this point is a little bit panicked. And she's literally just gonna try with all of her might to communicate with this woman, like you gotta hurry. They're in trouble. Someone's going to get hurt. You need to go, and try to like push at her back and make her go faster.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
19.
All right, do you add anything, or is it just a pure dice roll?
I rolled a 17 plus 2 for my Constitution saving throw.
There we go. I'm glad you have a positive, because I was about to think that you just had an even, and it hadn't been going in your favor. 19.
It's just my lowest stat. That's all.
You push,
actually no, that's my intelligence, but still.
You give her a good whoo, and you do watch her like stumble a bit from the pressure, and she looks around again, and again like a shiver goes down her, and she starts moving quicker, because you're like either way, like getting freaked out like that makes you just move a little quicker. So you watch her.
Yes, good.
Speed up.
Go find them. Oh my god, please go fucking find them. I'm going to run ahead on the trail, assuming she's tracking the footprints again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am gonna try to find where like the footprints kind of taper off, where she can't really see them anymore.
Yep.
And see if I can like draw an arrow in the frost pointing towards the main stage.
Okay. Roll me another Constitution check. Saving throw.
7.
7.
That didn't work.
You just lightly tap on. You touch some grass.
I got outside and I touched some grass.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't seem to work. She's getting closer. She hasn't reached it yet, but you see her like coming closer and like looking around for cops and guards and like going under, and she's on her way to come reach that point where she kind of loses track.
I'm gonna try to push her again in the direction of the main stage. I don't know. This is like kind of working, so I'm just gonna keep trying things until she listens.
That's fair. Give it a shot.
9. I'm swapping dice. Which one of you guys is gonna be nice to me? Jesus. Okay, that one apparently. Yeah, but I rolled a 9.
Nothing.
She just goes, come on! This is a long shot. I'm gonna try to cast Sending on her.
Okay. What do you say?
The main stage. You need to go to the main stage.
Okay.
Go to the main stage. Just repeating myself
it
over and over again.
Cool. Roll me a
I will.
charisma saving throw.
16 plus 7, that's a 23.
This is much better.
Yeah, when your charisma save is a plus 7, I mean, I would hope it'd be better.
Plus a good solid roll too. You feel you aren't sure it sends, and it takes a moment. But you watch as she freezes and just starts looking around. And as short as your message is, she seems like she's there for a bit, trying to figure it out. Like it's either too fast or too slow. Like it just isn't working in the same wavelength, basically. And you hear back, okay, what is this? Who are you? It's just extremely slowed down of her returning the sending.
Okay. I've literally got 1/3 level left, so I hope this fucking works. She's gonna cast Sending one more time, which is not good because that's literally her last 3rd level, and it's not good. Oh god. It's 25 words, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 25 words.
We
So she's gonna slow down her speech like a lot. It's almost a bit mocking. Just a little bit. Main stage. Go now. They need your help, bitch.
Is there more?
That was 10 words.
Yep, you have 15 more.
Okay. Someone's technically one word. Someone's gonna die if you don't. Go to main stage.
All right. You see again. First, she's still like looking around, just trying to figure out what happened. You watch the dagger or the quill and book get put in like a side pack, and her hand is just like lightly touching her bow, and then the rest of your message comes through. And there's like a nod, and you hear it come back to you, being like, "Okay, thanks for the tip, stranger." And
Can I like try to shove her again?
Sure.
Constitution, right?
Yep. Save.
That's a nat 20.
There we go. She's talking.
Luck point.
As she's pulling the bow out, she stumbles backwards from your push, being like, "Fuck me, spirits," and just like starts taking it off in that direction. You watch her immediately head towards the main stage.
Cool. I am following after her, hoping that we get there in time, or like shortly after. I'm like, I hope to fuck this bitch has healing spells. Like, oh my god.
You get there in this moment at the time where you watch. You see Temerity is just kind of like against the centaur, and they just seem to be having a conversation. And like mid conversation, you watch these holes appear in this creature, in the centaur, as they get ripped out, and the blossom sprouts like immediately afterwards. Like that's the moment that you guys arrive for.
Okay. Is there like I guess a direction, it seems like, where the holes come from? Like, can I do a perception check to see what did it?
Sure. Roll me disadvantage, but
Okay.
you can roll.
I had a feeling that was coming. I got a 20.
What?
20 and a nat 1.
A nat 20 and a nat 1?
And a nat 1. So
2 luck points.
My perception is a nat 1.
Sure. I'll let you have 2 luck points.
Really?
Yeah. Because that hurts. That
hurts a
that
lot.
hurts. Yeah. So yeah. Cool. Yeah. You no idea.
So bad.
No, you just see in that moment. She seems to be arriving at the same time and just seeing this as well, and at the same time is gonna start drawing an arrow. That is where you, Kani, wake up again, and this time you find yourself in a bed with Bree, just like cuddling, holding on to you. You feel solid now.
So I feel like her eyes snap open, she bolts upright, And she just immediately starts getting out of bed like, I gotta go.
Bree just cool. And
I'm sorry, 0 fucks given. My friends are in trouble.
nope, that's fair. That's where we're gonna pause this because you got the dream sequence figured out. Good job.
Yay! I did the thing.
Yeah, you did it so fast this time.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. I remember the one in Avali.
We went through it so many times.
It was
like 4 times.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It's fine. You're not supposed. This was made for you to make mistakes and figure it out, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's nice that it's cool that how quickly you were like, nope. We need to get to this spot now.
Yep. I need you to go this way, please.
And then you just pushed her.
Yeah. Well, the nat 20 came in handy. So.
Hell yeah! And then the nat 20 and nat 1.
Oh, it was so funny.
It was great.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, no, you figured it out. Good job.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Yep. Next session, we'll begin with you darting out towards it, and hopefully we'll have the whole group meet up. So that is the end of this little...
Please don't kill my friends.
That is the end of this brief, 1 hour, this 1 hour itty-bitty little session. Thanks for coming, guys. Hi, Corinne.
Hi, Corinne.
We will see you tomorrow at 7. Hopefully we will start on time this time.
Pending any technical difficulties, but I assume yes.
Yeah, most of the things should be all set at this point. And we will pick up with hopefully everyone colliding where they need to be. Thank y'all.
We'll see.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming. We will see you in 30 hours-ish, give or take. Bye.